Probably the most noted man born and raised in the town of Lancaster, New Hampshire, is John Wingate Weeks. Mr. Weeks was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy at Annapolis, a veteran of the Spanish-American War. As a young man, he moved down to Boston, where he accumulated a fortune in the banking business. He was elected mayor of Newton, Massachusetts. From there, he became a congressman and then a U.S. senator. Later, he would be named Secretary of War under President Warren G. Harding. During all this time, he would return most summers to the family summer home, this home right here on Prospect Mountain. And this home is now a New Hampshire state park. In 1925, John Wingate Weeks suffered a stroke. And so he came home, as it were, to Lancaster, the place he was born. And here at his home on Prospect Mountain, he died. He's remembered mostly because in 1911, he sponsored a bill that bears his name. It's called the Weeks Act. And this is the bill that created the White Mountain National Forest and all the other eastern national forests. It is wholly in keeping with his family tradition that John Wingate Weeks was a protector of the White Mountains. His great uncle, and the person for whom he was named, was also a great lover of the White Mountains. The original John Wingate Weeks was also a soldier and a politician and a conservationist. This John Wingate Weeks was born at the historic Weeks Brick home in Greenland, New Hampshire, and from there he went to fight in the War of 1812. After that war, he resettled here north of the Notches, and in fact, he is credited with actually naming the mountains that make up the presidential range. In 1820, he, with 4 other men from Lancaster, enlisted Ethan Allen Crawford to guide them to the summit of Mount Washington. Washington, by the way, had already been named, by whom nobody seems to know. But anyhow, there on the summit, the contingent christened Mount Adams, Mount Jefferson, Mount Madison, and Mount Monroe. And they also named Mount Franklin after Benjamin Franklin, and Mount Pleasant. And in 1969, Mount Pleasant became Mount Eisenhower. Oh, and by the way, the second John Wingate Weeks, his son, Charles Sinclair Weeks, also was a U.S. Senator and served as Secretary of Commerce under, you got it, President Eisenhower.